Hi, welcome to my studio. My name is Nancy Colella, and I'm delighted and honored that Concord Art has asked me to share a little bit about my process and my studio with you today. So I welcome you to Salty Dog Studio in Norwell, Massachusetts, down on the South Shore. I've been painting for about 25 years and teaching for about 15. I studied with many contemporary well-known painters in my time, mostly beginning with many plein air painters and representational painters. Locally, I studied with John Kilroy. And then as I began to mature as an artist, I started to branch into more expressive painters, and I began becoming inspired by Peggy Kroll Roberts, Melinda Kutsona. I've taken a couple classes with Catherine Kehoe, and I have to mention Nancy Gruskin, our very own from Concord Art. I love her teaching and her work. Mainly, my medium is oils, always has been, but lately I'm finding acrylics are a little bit more conducive to the way that I'm experimenting. I'm using more thin layers of transparent color as opposed to putting a brush stroke of thick paint down and leaving it, which is how I usually paint in oils. So I'm enjoying experimenting with acrylics, and I'm also finding acrylics are more freeing, and I love the fact that I can change my mind and paint over something very quickly, and it's not quite as I don't have to be as patient as I do when I paint in oils. I'm also using this Canva paper, Canson Canva paper, and I find that very liberating as well, because it seems like painting on paper, it's not so precious, and I can cut it any size I want. I can, many of my paintings I've cut up and use them in collages and that type of thing, so that's kind of fun. As far as subject matter, I pretty much switch it up. I got, this time last year, I was working on a whole series of restaurant and bar scenes, and I was having so much fun with it because I was really attracted to the interaction of the people and the excitement of the conversations people were having, and the lighting, the unnatural lighting. I was having a lot of fun with that, and of course that subject matter quickly disappeared. And I found myself going more inward and exploring quiet interiors and lonely rooms. Of course, that's what we were all feeling, and that is actually when I did the painting Summer Kitchen that's in the Concord show right now. I love doing beach figures at the beach. That's one of my all-time favorite subjects. And last fall, when I came back from the beach, I started this series behind me, and I call them my Woodscapes, and they're semi-abstract landscape paintings, and I just had a lot of fun with that. Looking forward, I have no idea where I'm going to go, but I'm looking forward to taking advantage of all this time that it looks like we're going to have. And I'm doing more teaching, because the teaching is really what inspires me to just keep exploring and discovering. And I find that is the crux of being an artist. It's the journey, more importantly than the end result. And I just feel so fortunate that I have this space to come to every day, and that I can explore and discover new ideas and share them with my students and my followers. I do have a blog. It's on my nancycolella.com website. If you want to subscribe to it, it's a quick once a week little description about what I'm working on and what I've discovered. So that's a little bit about Nancy Colella, and I appreciate your time, and I hope to see you all soon at some point around Concord Art. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.